All right, so I just picked this up, this SSD drive from Samsung. This is the T7. I've got the T5 here. This is one I've been using for years now. And upgrading, I went to this model. The other one's 500 gigs. This is 1 terabyte. So I'm going to use this for video editing. I use DaVinci Resolve. And I saw that with this basically suffices for up to like 8K video still, if you're not doing any other crazy files with ProRes and things like that. Some of it did actually work. I'll show you maybe a little screenshot here of what you can actually use this with, and using DaVinci's speed test actually. So this is the T7 drive, aluminum enclosure. This is where it tells you the storage, the 1 terabyte. You've just got your port right there. It's kind of Type-C type connector, little indicator right there to show that it's on. Interesting, yeah, size-wise, you can see they're essentially the same width there. Just the height is a little bit bigger on this T7 versus the T5. Still a very small drive overall. Both of these are pretty dang small. You can see that is a iPhone 13 Pro case, just for example. So still very nice and compact. So I'll show you what else is in here. Let's get this stuff opened up. Okay, so we have the second little compartment right here. So you can see it looks like USB-C to C and USB-C to A is included. So you get both of these cables. On MacBooks, it's very easy to just use this one, obviously, because there's the Thunderbolt ports. This is not a Thunderbolt supported SSD, so those are more expensive. They're a lot quicker. This goes, like it says on the box here, up to 1050 megabits per second. But like I said, testing I looked at, you're going to get pretty good results still with this, and it covered for me like H.265 up to like 8K video. So for using that with DaVinci Resolve and editing, that's why I went with this. This is going to be a lot more economical than going with like a Thunderbolt accessory SSD. So this is, as you see here, the USB 3.2. You got the USB-C to A and USB-C to C cable. So it says they both support that 3.2 Gen 2, so 10 gigabytes per second. Some of the Thunderbolt ones I was looking at get up to like 40 gigabytes per second, but this is going to work for my scenario, like I said, so possibly for you too if you're going to be using this for like video editing. You know, you're not doing any crazy like ProRes files and other things and getting up to 6K, 8K with that stuff. And then I would recommend, I'm going to format this in exFAT, EXFAT. So that is going to allow you to use this with both Windows and with your MacBooks and kind of Apple devices. So the exFAT will allow you to plug this into a Windows laptop or computer and then go right over to a MacBook, and you're still going to be able to use everything and take files on and off without any problem. So that's what I would recommend. Yeah, guys, I'm pretty excited for this. It looks great. This comes in 500 gigs, terabyte, 2 terabytes. Affiliate links for these will be in the comments and description if you want to pick these up. This is the older one here, this T5, and it is a little bit slower. It does not get up to that same 1050 megabits per second that the T7 does. So I'd probably go with this unless you find a really great used deal on this one. But this is a great option. There's also a durable version that's a little bit more, it's kind of like a shield version of this T7. That's a more rugged option, a little bit more waterproof and stuff too.